is so silly because you and I have had a very public debate about the morality of gambling, especially centered around stake.com and crypto online casinos and how fucking awful that is. A year prior to this, we very publicly had this conversation. So much so that even Train was like, if you guys like it so much, why don't you start a fucking podcast? Which is like that
I actually have that clip in here.
Moment of Train.
Here we are, Train, you bitch.
That is how Leftovers started.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. I have.
So shouts out to Trainwrecks for that. For this.
You know what? This is such a beautiful full circle moment. I have this clip here. Here we are about a year ago, talking about the same fucking thing with Trainwreck, and here it is.
That argument isn't fair because
people are saying I can drink responsibly.
Hassan, if you're gonna give me that argument, then I need you guys to put together a podcast and be this fucking hyper focused on gambling as you or this hyper focused on drinking,
and that's when it fucking happened.
And now we're talking about his dumb ass.
Oh my God, Trainwrecks TV is the fucking reason why the Leftovers podcast happened. Oh my God.
Here we are, Train, your worst fucking nightmare, bitch.
Good luck
it's
with
just
all
so
of that
funny.
Leftovers.
Oh yeah, and Don Jr. of course.
Yeah.
Our maiden blade.
Yeah.
Here's go ahead.
No, I think it's like it's a silly fucking, it's such a silly thing to say when there is so much evidence to prove you wrong.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, dude, just log off, brother. Just fucking take a shower, you know, go to sleep, try to sleep as long as you can, and then you know, take another go at it. Because like,
you want to talk about liars? Here's my guarantee to XQC. Him and Trainwreck are always going on about like, yo, I play slots for love of the game. When I'm not streaming, I'm playing slots because I just love it, and I'm addicted to it. Well, here's my guarantee that when that sponsor money runs out in October, let's see how much these guys are still playing on stake after that.
No, they won't. They definitely will. I know.
They will not.
Yes, they will. 100%.
They're going to be broke by the end of the month if they keep gambling like they are.
They have too much money. They're not going to be broke. That's crazy.
Okay, let's see. I don't think they will.
I think
I
think the only thing that stake.com being banned off of the platform does for XQC is, I mean, it takes like tens of millions of dollars out of his pocket, certainly. Probably puts tens of millions of dollars back into his pocket because he can't gamble for the 5 fucking hours that he would be gambling on stream anyway. That's it. But he will definitely gamble off stream.
I don't think so. I think they're going to take the bag and call it a day. I think they only say that so that they can look more like, so they have this veneer of defense where they're like, yo, this is just what I do in my free time. So all I'm doing is streaming what I love to do. It's bullshit. They're lying.
I'm shocked. I think they are definitely degenerates.
They're not going to be. Anyway, here's Pokey saying how she talked to executives about it.
So Liz was collecting, he was collecting little vouchers essentially from all sorts of streamers who wanted to get gambling banned off of the site, to essentially then show to Twitch and show them like, hey, this is something we care about and feel strongly about.
It's awesome. That was 4 days ago. XQC's a fucking liar. And he's a piece of shit.
What is wrong with you, bitch?
I think here's what I think. I think he's like desperately slinging for anyone and anything that he can.
Yeah, it's not cool what he's saying and doing.
No, it's not. It's anyone else would be like probably blowing up on him way harder than I have thus far. But I just want to, like I said, I don't want to dilute the conversation. However, what he's doing is like, I've been thinking about this a lot. I've been thinking about what he's been doing. Like, does this have actual staying power? Okay? Because
sorry, go ahead.
Because he has such a large audience who love him, who believe everything he says. I wonder, like, regardless of how very clearly this is untrue, like a lot of the things that he says, including like, I doubt it, these motherfuckers went to the fucking executives. You know what I mean? Like shit like that is demonstrably.
Because I guarantee
false.
you. He didn't say I doubt. He says I guarantee.
Yeah. Or even like, oh, you were dismissive. You were dismissive. Like when your original original reaction, you really undermined like our cause here. When like Trainwreck's delivery was actually undermining. If we're gonna be real about it, like I wonder if it doesn't matter for a lot of people and they still go, yeah, fuck this guy, and you know, he is a piece of shit.
Of course, it doesn't matter. Keemstar still has fans. I mean, if that's proof to you that nobody cares about anything, nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
not many though. Not many.
I get sad when I think about shit like that, dude. It's just fucking makes me upset.
Here is XQC accusing you of not reacting hard enough to the news.
Going to react in the exact same way.
It's not neutral.
What is going on here?
It's in doubt.
I need to know
your initial
what is going on
reaction
here.
is.
I need to know more. I need to know more.
This clouds everything. And the severity of the situation.
This is so disgusting.
What
this is so disgusting.
You're not gonna yell at me, bitch.
We're having a conversation over who is fucking. We're having a.
He's a fucking. I saw the clip.
No, watch the rest of this. Look, this was my. This was an important
over,
point.
like me not reacting hard enough to the information or whatever because you're so desperate
you did
to fucking get a W here in this conversation. The main point of contention is literally the main point of contention. The main subject is something that you fucking popcorn emoji to, okay? Which is sexual assault. I am going to treat it in the severity that it fucking deserves. Which is why I'm not going to fucking immediately rush to conclusions.
Okay. I mean, you both know that the seed idea is very important when something is fresh, and you created a seed of doubt in that initial thing.
Okay,
because
it's so desperate, and then he refused to. And then he refused to watch the rest of the clip. That was a chimp clip. Like, that was shortened.
Yeah.
Where I straight up, I'm like, I don't know either of these people. I don't know what's going on. It might be about this. Crazy Slick is a fucking weirdo. So if that is about that, like, I don't know, but I need more information before I talk about it.
Remember what he said, and now let's jump to here when it's about his friend.
Wait,
goddamn,
it's
fuck.
Muted.
I did not investigate any of this. I can't. See this. I don't know. I don't know anybody in this. I did not investigate any of this. I can't talk about it.
Right.
I don't know. I generally did not.
Crazy, huh?
I generally did not look into it.
I mean, look, I'm
One
gonna.
topic at a time, man. Like, I don't
You
know. I
can't
don't know what
talk
you want.
about it.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna
did
be.
not look into that.
If
I know nothing about it.
If I was a dick, I'd be like, yeah, man, real nice of you to fucking be so dismissive when it's your friend or whatever. But like, it's a buy your logic argument, which is like, you know, I guess he's doing the appropriate thing in that circumstance, which is waiting for more information. But it seems like when he got more information, he just said that, like, what did he say?
He said it was reciprocated. She was flirting back with him. It was a lie. She doesn't. Like, if you say believe her, she doesn't say they were flirting. By the way, here's Trainwreck also spreading fucking extremely misogynistic, disgusting lies about Alinity later on in 2019.
But anyways, dude, I fully agree with Greek, dude. And I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it, dude.
I don't think he hates to say it.
I genuinely and honest to God believe everything Greek is saying.
Shit.
I honestly think that Alinity has something on someone that has decent power on Twitch, or has fucked them. Either fucked them or has decent power, or something over them that has decent power. It has to be the case. I've never seen someone. I mean, it's not even the case. It's not even the case where it's.
Hello, I'm Knut. I'm from Norway.
You told me to.
It's not even the case where mistakes are happening and the person's apologetic about it. Like, something like this happens, and she's gloating about it. Like, there's a smirk on her face.
This whole thing about her gloating was just so made up.
Lip smacks.
And by the way, this is such a malicious, fucked up lie. He's a piece of shit. This is a continuation of his sexual harassment of her, in my opinion, saying that, oh, she's definitely fucking someone at Twitch. That's the only explanation for what's going on. Of course, no evidence. It's not true. And there it is. And by the way, if anyone's fucking or bribing employees at Twitch, having influence of people at Twitch, let's call back Train one more time here.
I think we're good. Let's get back to this.
If there's evidence of anyone influencing Twitch employees, here's one guy I know. Right, Hassan?
I mean,
play the Warhorn drum.
I maintain the position that, like, high level or regulation people that, like, are in charge of banning are not people that have a.
Dude, you can't give money to Twitch employees.
No. I mean, he's doing that 100%.
He accused her of fucking Twitch employees.
Look, you know what that is? That's a huge PR fuck up for Twitch.
That's why they banned gambling.
That definitely probably I suspect that is that played a reason with them, you know, moving forward with it as quickly as possible.
That's what I'm saying,
I think
bro.
a larger PR move for them was to just like get a dub out of this gambling thing.
Here he is, sending $15,000 to a mod, to an employee.
We got him,
Hassan.
Dude, one of the wildest parts about this is like the amounts of money that we're talking about that are so fucking
It's
like
insane.
you know, gigantic.
Here's 50,000. Oh, cute. You never had $50,000 before? Here is, I'm just saying, he's a fucking hypocrite and a liar. He accuses her of influencing Twitch staff by fucking them. Super misogynistic and disgusting. And here he is giving them money on camera. Boom, roasted. Get the fuck out, train wreck, bitch.
No, there is even without additional context, there's significantly more evidence that you could point to with respect to like you know, bribing Twitch staff. Even if it wasn't meant to be a bribe, it doesn't even matter. There is more evidence of Train giving money to Twitch staffers than there is of Alinity having sex with a Twitch staffer.
There's no evidence. That's just pure misogynistic, disgusting fuck. But there it is. That's it. That's all I have to say about that. Train, fuck you, XQC. You are such a piece of shit. And
Oh my God,
sorry that the bag is lost, guys, but you'll get over it.
Get your balls off my face, man.
All right, well, they're pretty comfortable there, so we'll see.
I just
by the way, I want to talk about this. This is important, and a lot of people in the chat are actually talking about it. I don't know if there's Iranians in the chat. Is that? I thought they turned off the internet there.
I almost got 4.
But this is super.
They sporadically turn it on and off.
This is super interesting. In Iran right now, there was a young activist woman who was killed for not wearing like a hijab. She was killed in prison, and there's like massive protests going on in Iran. Men and women burning hijabs. I saw they stormed a police station. It was fucking awesome.
Mahsa Amini is the name of, I believe she's 22, who died in police custody after the morality police, the Sharia police, basically, beat her, and she was declared brain dead by the time she had gotten to the hospital.
So sad and
there are
fucked up.
photos of all of that, and it's really gruesome. It's awful. And now it has it's sparked nationwide outrage, protests everywhere, with women and men all around Iran protesting in the streets, taking it up to the streets. The government itself actually had to say like, "Oh, she's like my own daughter. We are going to investigate this." Yeah, I mean it's like, you know, bullshit PR. But
that's I mean I'm impressed that they even were like pretending to care about it.
It's a combination of multiple factors. Obviously, it is a you know, authoritarian nightmare.
Yeah.
That is theocratic and really fundamentalist. And on top of that, you know, there is so much economic instability, volatility caused by the Iranian denuclearization agreement, which like Iran was following on, that Donald Trump decided to throw aside.
Shout out.
And then add additional sanctions to, and Biden has kind of like continued that strategy. Like Iran is in a state of disarray. That's why you put sanctions on a country, so they like literally have, you know, anything and everything that frustrates enough people turn into massive protests, and it's currently happening. Having said that, of course, the fundamentalist Islamist government is horrifying to live under.
God damn.
Definitely not a fan of that.
These people are so brave, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I just splattered him with the fucking mongers.
This is real protest, you know what I mean? Like in the face of a tyrannical government that can just kill you or put you away for life. These people are going out there, not covering their face, and this is some real shit. This is real bravery what's going on there. It's incredible to see. Good for them, but I hope it works out for them and they don't all get crushed too.
I mean,
but I guess,
well, the government is going to do everything it can to suppress it. And also, you know, you're seeing that already. People are getting beaten up and locked into vans. And the reality is, like, I mean, we don't even do this in America.
Did he die?
And America does not have the same, like, control over the wider population as Iran does. You know what I mean? It's just authoritarian government shit. It's really fucked up.
Yeah, I'd love to see like a prospering, beautiful, free Iran or secular Iran. That would be just amazing, you know. I hear it's such a beautiful country too, and it's just
All right, bring the
It's
hallway.
just such a shame that they've just been fucking taken over by the theocratic.
Don't try to nationalize your oil extraction industry. You know what I'm saying?
I won't.
Big, don't do it. Oh,
I'm
did you
thinking
wanna do
about
that
it.
in 1953, because they're coming for you. The British Empire is coming for you. That's British Petroleum oil refineries. That's their assets, and they'll do anything and everything they can.
Well, good luck. We love you. And you know what? Go get them, Tigers. Right.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to do the Republicans are trying to get doctors killed, or do you want to do DeSantis kidnapping?
I can do either. Your choice. I mean, I've talked about both. So
I actually need to go to the back.
Okay. We can start with DeSantis kidnapping migrants.
That one is
let's do the migrant one.
Hold on.
They're coming.
You want to start?
They're a little fishing.
You can get started.
I can just give like background information. Okay. For those of you who don't know, last week Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, sent 50 asylum seekers that were coming into the state of Texas, not Florida. Okay, Ron DeSantis is the governor of Florida. These Venezuelan asylum seekers who have every legal right to seek asylum on U.S. soil were inside of the state of Texas. He took them, flew them out from Texas to Martha's Vineyard in Massachusetts. He did this because he's a clout goblin, he's a clout demon, he's a clout shark, and he saw that this was what the governor of Texas was doing, and he wanted to take a piece of that action. He wanted to get in on it because human lives are disposable to pieces of shit like Ron DeSantis. So he flew them out.
All right, Abe, you're going
The
down.
records show that the state of Florida paid a little more than $600,000 for what has been described as the relocation of unauthorized aliens. He lied to them and said that there were job opportunities and homes and housing in Martha's Vineyard when there was no connection made to any immigration officers, anyone that would be responsibly in charge of relocating these migrants in Martha's Vineyard or in Massachusetts. The only people that were contacted, I believe, or at least the ones that were contacted that were sent over to Kamala Harris's house by, at the time people thought it was Ron DeSantis, but I think it was Governor Greg Abbott, were Fox News reporters. So just to understand where their intentions are, or what their intentions are with the relocation, even though Ron DeSantis said, well, we're making it their problem now. This is going to be a blue state problem. It's time that we take the burden away from the red states, the burden of migrants from the red states, and hand it off to blue states. Now, of course, if you know anything about immigration into the United States, both undocumented and documented, you would know that migrants are not exactly a stress on the American welfare state, which is virtually non-existent, but instead genuinely the backbone of our economy. They are brutalized in horrific work conditions, but they certainly put more into the economy than they take out. So that's already bullshit. It's additionally bullshit to imply that red states are the only states that are shouldering the entirety of the burden of migrants, even though there is no real burden, when California is fucking right there, okay?
Right.
That's another state with a fat border, okay? That is insane. So that's additionally ridiculous. What's also ridiculous is that Ron DeSantis himself has come out numerous times and said, well, we only have like 1 or 2 Venezuelans coming into Florida, so we couldn't have enough Venezuelans coming into Florida to ship them out to make this publicity stunt. So that's why he went to Texas to do it. Now there's a criminal probe from a Texas sheriff that has been launched against Ron DeSantis because this is considered, trafficking.
He just quit.
And minors as well. There are little babies that were on this.
Oh, my bad.
That were involved in all of this. And all of these people, most of these people, have court dates because 98% or 99% of undocumented immigrants that are legally seeking asylum in the United States have court dates that they return to. However, this has made it additionally harder for them to return to said court dates, considering that they just kind of ship them off to Martha's Vineyard. If you have a court date in San Antonio and now you're in fucking Martha's Vineyard, how the hell are you going to make it back to your court date? None of these migrants were informed about any of this process, and they were used and abused as political pawns, as disposable political pawns because of their undocumented status, regardless of the fact that the United States government has no diplomatic relationship with Venezuela, therefore there is no deportation protocol for Venezuelans, and they have temporary protected status all the way until, I believe, 2024. Which means that while I personally believe all undocumented immigrants that are coming into this country, whether they're economic